Hey everybody, I'm Tony Zach, National Sales Manager for Speedymason. Today we're going to talk about the exterior brick lath application. You can see that I already have some panels going up on my wall. A couple of things to note. You can see that I am fastening my panel every 8-inch on center. This grid line actually is spaced every 8-inch on center, so it makes it very easy for me to see that. But in a typical application, if you have a different type of water barrier behind this, you'll just identify where those studs are behind your sheathing, and you'll fasten every stud, and then you'll come back and just do an intermediate. So that'll basically set your screws 8-inch on center, or your nails. And we also are going to fasten through the fastening strips that run along the panel here, and here, and here, and here. I'm breaking my panels always on a stud. So I've got a stud here, and you can see that I started with a full 8-foot sheet, and then I backed that up 16 inches, and now my next panel is going to be back another 16 inches, and I'm going to continue to step that up the wall as I go. If you purchased our 4-foot pieces, you can start with a 4-foot piece, then bring it back to a 32-inch piece and a 16-inch piece, as we've described in this application as well. So in this video, I'm going to show 2 different ways on how we fasten the panel. We can use a screw gun, or we can use a nail gun. So now I'm going to take my panel, tongue and grooves together, lock it on the wall, and then I'm going to fasten the panel starting at the bottom in the middle of the panel. Always remember that your screws have to be a coated screw, and your nails have to be a coated nail or a stainless steel nail. After I have my bottom fastened, I'm going to work the middle of the panel to the outside end of the panel. I always want to make sure that I have some sort of water barrier, air barrier behind our panel already. You can see that we have a commercial grade Tyvek. You always want to check your local building codes to make sure that you have the proper water and air barrier behind the brick lath panel before you install it. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to nail on the Speedymason Brick Lath. Now that I have the panel secured on the wall, I want to make sure that none of my nails or screws are sticking out. So I want to make sure that my brick are going to lay flat against my Speedymason. And obviously if there's any of the nails that are sticking out, just do a little tap, make sure that they're good to go. If you've screwed the panel on the wall, just go through, make sure those are all set where they've got to be. And now I'm ready to start applying my mud and installing my thin brick. So that's how you install the exterior brick lath panel itself. We're going to make sure that we're fastening every 8-inch on center, that we're using stainless steel nails or coated screws, making sure that we're fastening the panel into the studs every 16 on center, and then coming back and making sure we're putting an intermediate fastener in between those studs. Thanks for joining us. For more information on Speedymason products, check out speedymason.com or check out all the rest of the YouTube videos that we have on Facebook. Thanks a lot.